by the sound on the island. He could hear its foghorn. Brrr, brrr. That's not a very good foghorn, but it tried. Blaring from behind, Brother Chad, the coastline. Soon a small group of sailors arrived in a rowboat. They had come to rescue him. How did you know I was here? The weary man asked the sailors. We saw your smoke signal, they replied. You see, it's easy for us to forget that God sees what we don't see. It's easy for us to understand and forget that God's ways are so much above our ways and His thoughts are above our thoughts, and we don't see the big picture and what's really going on behind the scenes. Our human eyesight is limited by the barriers and the walls and the doors on the horizons of what's just around the corner. In our humanity, Brother Chad, we forget God is not limited by what limits us. We are, regardless of how bad life gets at times, we must understand to remember that God sees it all and is working for all and for the good beyond what we cannot see. It used to be that if we were assigned a research paper in school, Sister Kay would, y'all okay back there? All right. That we would go to the library and pull books off the shelves for research. I didn't remember that word again. We were limited only by the number of books available. Today we simply search Google. Everything's at our fingertips. There's no work involved. There's no time involved. I don't have time to do all of that. I just hit Google. Well, our kids, young people would be in trouble if that was taking place, wouldn't it? We simply search Google for a topic, and more resources are at our disposal than we could possibly ever read through. Computer technology and the internet have expanded our ability to acquire information and knowledge at almost beyond comprehension and speed. Even at that, we're finite and are limited in what we actually know. The smartest among us still doesn't know everything there is to know, but God is omniscient. There's nothing unknown to God. Isaiah 40, chapter 40, verse 13 and 14 states that who can fathom the Spirit of the Lord or instruct the Lord as His counselor? Whom did the Lord consult to enlighten him? God bless you. And who taught him the right way? Who was it that taught the Lord knowledge or showed him the path of understanding or made the crooked way straight? Omniscience is defined as the state of having total knowledge, knowing everything. The quality of knowing everything. For God to truly be sovereign over His creation, He has to be all-knowing about everything, Sister Jennifer, from the beginning of your life until the very end. For God to truly be sovereign, Brother Chad, over His creation, He has to be all-knowing. And the Bible tells us that His knowledge is so vast, He even knows the minutest details like the number of hairs that are on your head. But yet we ask many times, God, didn't you know? Yes, I did. Somebody came up, Sister Kaywood out there. No knowledge or thought is so deep that it's beyond Him. Psalms 139 and 15 declares, no knowledge or thought is deep that is beyond Him. Psalms 139, 15, 16 declares to us just how omniscient God is when it comes to our person. My frame was not hidden from you whenever I was being made in secret, intricately woven in the depths of the earth. Your eyes saw my unformed substance, and your books were written everywhere, one of them in the days that were formed for me, when as yet there was none of them. Can you imagine that? Before you were even formed, God knew the design of the days that would be in your future. God knew the design of the days that would be in your future. He would make your plans and think that he would know what we're going to do or what's going to happen, but really only God knows what certainty that tomorrow holds. Does the fact that God knows everything bring you to fear, or does it bring you comfort? His knowledge shows or should bring us comfort because he knows everything in my life. He knows everything I'm going to do. God, don't let me do it. If it's wrong, I don't want to do it. Purge me, you know what I'm saying? Realize God knows, and I'm almost done, Sister Kaywood. Realizing God knows everything should be the source of security and comfort for us, the foundation of our